What's up, you guys? It's the Authentic Empress. The last reading I was doing, like, towards the end, it seemed like the energy started getting confusing. You guys are, like, not fucking with anything like that. Like, anything where there's, like, unnecessary confusion, you know, people playing, like, they're confused about what to do, okay? For themselves on their path, choosing what's best for them, sitting there, just settling with abuse and settling with toxicity, just to be included, just to be a part of things, just to be looked at a certain type of way by certain groups of people. It's like, that shit is beneath y'all. Y'all don't have no interest in it. And it's like, anybody else that move like that, you just accepting that, you know, they're just not on your level. You know what I'm saying? Like, you niggas need to get up on my level. I'm done. So divine feminines, divine masculines, right? Y'all are definitely crossing paths with other divine feminines and masculines, right? And not only, so I'm getting, you guys are kind of used to attracting, like, really good prospects anyway, right? But now it's like, it's not a matter of people who kind of reveal the potential that you see in them, people revealing that or embodying that for a moment, or pretending, rather than just simply being, embodying that energy just to win over your favor or gain access to you. It's more so you're aligning with individuals who are fully embodying their potential. Like, they're living, breathing their potential. They believe in themselves. You know, these are people who are mindful of emotional health and emotional wealth and healing, those things that a lot of people sweep under the rug, you know, in our bloodline. So people who value that just as much as you. There's definitely a clear distinction between divine masculines and karmic masculines, divine feminines and karmic feminines, okay? Very clear distinction, whether it be platonic, whether that be little crush energy going on, romantic, whatever the case may be. Like, I'm definitely picking up on a lot of supportive energy on behalf of divine feminines to divine masculines, like, or divine masculines to divine feminines. And you guys also master this energy where you can kind of meet people where they are without allowing yourself to, without basically minimizing who you are. You can pick up on people's discomfort, you know, from you fully embracing who you are. But it's not a matter of you feeling like, oh, you got to tone it down some to make them comfortable. It's like, you're still going to fully be who you are. And it's like, I can discern, I can empathically pick up that, you know, this may make you uncomfortable, but that doesn't mean I'm just going to turn off, you know, being myself. That doesn't mean I'm just going to stop being myself just because I can empathically feel. Make anybody feel a way. There could be, like, even little things that, like, people are, you, like, if you say anything sarcastically in a joking manner, even like things where you may be serious, there are people who may be more so in their karmic energy or in a karmic version of themselves that are trying to pinpoint certain things that you say and try to use that against you, or try to use that to kind of make themselves feel better about you being in this big energy, like you having this big energy about you. And for example, there could be, like, if there's another divine feminine or another divine masculine in the room, that divine feminine or masculine is backing you. Like, they got your back, they resonate, they understand what you mean and what you're saying, and they're vouching for you. So it's almost like they're also detecting and spotting, like, the karmic energies trying to pinpoint certain things that you say and trying to weaponize it against you. They're, like, kind of combating those energies by basically giving them, helping them comprehend what you're actually communicating. Okay, this is giving, like, light language resonance and understanding. And it's like you guys have mastered this piece. It's almost like the sensei energy. Like you guys have mastered this piece, while also detecting enemy tactics, okay, but not in a reactive phase or reactive state or response, but more so like, this is more so like being quicker. I'm thinking about the book, The Art of War. Okay. The Art of War and The Art of Seduction can be significant, but I'm thinking about those two books because I was at the bookstore today and my attention got drawn to those two books. They were side by side. So, Seducing Spirits. There are pros. I feel like there's a demonic, a benevolent aspect and a malevolent aspect of seduction as well as war. So you guys are literally just counteracting all manner of attacks, even the subtle ones, even the passive aggressive ones, whatever the case may be, right? Okay, you have others who are in alignment with you who are also doing that as well. Okay, whether they're doing that on your behalf, okay, whether they're like almost simultaneously like defending themselves too, like maybe they resonate with something that you said, or like the way that you are, and somebody else is making a remark in regards to something you said directly, but there's another divine presence there that's like kind of defending not just you but defending themselves and whatever their response may be. Okay, all right, I'm not gonna be the dead horse. So having emphasis on the year of the horse, there's a lot of symbolism around horse, like around the horse, y'all. There's something significant about the book of Revelations. There's something significant about the Ethiopian Bible. There's something significant about the other books of the Bible, okay? Lost books of the Bible. You guys could definitely be being called to look into that, okay? Study that. There's something significant about the black horse, a black horse specifically. So there is this place that I frequent, okay, this waterfall, right? And I don't know if I went like a different route than usual. Like I was saying, there's these people who had a headless horseman in their front yard. It was a black horse, and it was a black knight holding his head, a headless horseman, right? So then, like within the same, maybe like within the next 5 minutes, like there was another horse that I saw. So, and both of the horses were black. So there's something significant about a black horse, right? Another thing that I was picking up when my phone got overheated, okay, the other night I was channeling the movie Sleepy Hollow with Johnny Depp. So there are some individuals here that's going through a season of loss, like a significant season of loss or death. It's almost like a spirit of vengeance has been like released on these people, this community. It's severe. I'm even seeing, like, I just got a vision of almost like a disease, like I seen like something turning black, okay, like something turning black on a person, okay, like rot, something rotting from the inside out. There's something like that's, it's super duper clear. There's something that's super visible on these people, bro, like that's undeniable. There could be a significant prayer that you did. I know that we just had Ramadan. There's something about some prayers, okay, or a prayer, uncrossing prayer, binding prayer, prayers to break some type of hexes off your path or something like that. There's some significant set of prayers that you prayed y'all, I'm telling you, like, something is very visible on those who are envious of you, those who've been projecting negativity onto you. And there's something significant about you. And it's crazy because the other day in a reading I did, I had said something along the lines of, you guys don't mind taking the back seat, or you guys don't mind like being the cameraman, like being behind the scenes, opposed to like being in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? And there's something significant about the divine kind of pushing you in the spotlight anyway. And not that you can't do it. It's more so like your meekness and your humility is like, you're okay whether you're in front of the camera or behind the camera. There's something about the diversity and the versatility of your gifts, your talents, your skills, okay, and heavy emphasis on your confidence. Like, you're confident whether you're on screen or you're behind the scenes, you know, in production or something like that. Like, that's what it's given. But there's something being highlighted about your strengths, okay, compared to these individuals who were high priestess. Oh, I miss these cards so much. I'm so glad I got them again. I miss these cards so much, bro. It feels so good to have them back in my hands. Ugh. The Ace of Wands is here. Yeah. So there's something significant about it boosting your energy, like you taking action, okay? Or you becoming more active, more athletic, or there's a return, the return of the Mac. There's something about a huge return on your energy. Like, for example, from people depleting your energy, feeding off your energy, harvesting off your energy. There's something about you getting a huge boost or huge return of your energy. This may even surprise you. It may even surprise you. Like, it may literally feel like it kind of came out of nowhere. Okay. So not only did you undo some type of crossing, or you unbinded something, you also sealed, you did some type of seal over your energy after, because I'm getting someone trying to relaunch something that they've done once before and it not penetrating, like it not fully launching. It's like, it's almost like trying to light a wick and it'll at first, but then it goes out. They'll light it again and then go out. So it's something that they're failing to relaunch or like ignite towards you or in your life or something, because it's some type of seal of protection that's over you, or some type of seal of protection prayer that you've done over yourself. There's something about that that's significant. Okay. Wow, you got the 10 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the 3 of Cups here. So I'm going to go back to my initial channeling for this video. You guys could be kind of like really looking at your options. Like, you know what? Let's say there is someone, you know, you were very fond of or whatever. And, you know, like for whatever reason, this person got compromised. You know, felt like you went through some type of hellish situation with them. You guys are really looking at like your future prospects and opportunities, like what's being revealed to you or what you're being put in alignment with. And it's like, it's something about these people's music taste. It's something about what they're into, their skill sets, that, and it's the kind of skill building that create self-sufficiency. Like, it's really essential for family building and legacy building. Like, these are prospects who are like very conscious minded, like you are, when it comes. Something I used to say on my Facebook, that I feel like women and men should be not only studying things but teaching one another things that can create self-sufficiency for not only like just both genders, but us collectively, like man and woman together, and like how we should instill this in our children as well. Like, we should learn how to sew. Like, we should know how to make our own clothes. We should know how to grow our own food. We should know how to repair things, how to build our own things. Like, we should basically put ourselves in advantage, so that we don't have to be codependent or kind of be a suckling, to other constructs. Let's just say that, I guess, like, or masters, basically completely separate ourselves from this master slave like energy, where we're so heavily dependent on somebody else in regards to our bodies, in regards to our stability and our security. Like, if you don't know what to do, if you're bored, like if you're ever bored, like get a book that's going to teach you about something that you can use for the rest of your life and also pass down to somebody else, something that's actually applicable. I remember there used to be like a lot of conversation about like certain subjects in school, and it's like, oh, when are we going to use this? Like, are we ever going to use this? Or even think about like filler information, like with fake history and stuff like that. If you don't take the initiative to really learn your real history, right? Because I'm even thinking about HBCUs and the difference between those schools and schools that were predominantly, I'm going with that. So like the history books and all of that, like essential knowledge. There's something significant about essential knowledge, and this being like seen as very attractive. Okay. It's like what's adding to your magnetism and your attraction is, yes, your authenticity, yes, you being yourself, yes, you not feeling like you gotta go overboard or overdo it for attention, or to get guys to pound after you, or women to, whatever, throw their panties at you. This right here, panty dropper. But Jason was funny as hell, bro. And I just see all his faces he be making when he be singing, bro. Oh my god, that shit funny. Anyway. Okay, Mr. Panty Dropper. Now you got all these cases and stuff about, sex offender charges and all that sexual stuff. But anyway, moving along. So something about that could be significant, y'all. Like, it's something about how things have aged over time. Like, what people are into, where they've been investing their time and their energy, okay? There's something about how these things are aging in their life, okay? Yeah, because a lot of his songs did not age well, unfortunately. So now I'm thinking about, for example, your health, right? Your health is beyond working out, right? Your health is also the music you consume, the conversations you have, the conversations you consume, how you regulate your emotions, how you regulate your mental energy. What do you feed your mind? How do you create ease to your mind if there's chaos? How do you create balance within yourself and the environments around you, or the lives of others around you? What is it, what are the tools that you use, and how do you use them? You know what I'm saying? To create harmony or reestablish harmony. So it's something about these things and how they're aging, okay? Like, there's a lot of uproar about old girl, getting pregnant and stuff like that. And people have, their arguments. My thing with all artists, like, this is just what it is. People can feel how they want to feel about it. If you are in a place where you have strong influence, okay, you have the ability to influence culture and children and the youth and the next generation. You are responsible for what you create and what you produce and what you put out and how it impacts and influences those people. So there's no way around that. That's for any of us, okay? That's for any of us. The sins of the father befall on the children. The sins of the mother, whomever, right? That's the point here. So some people, I really can't stand bandwagon activity. Like everybody just jumping on a bandwagon, like the next hot topic. But all I'm gonna say about that, like just to use it as an example, it's not something to boast about. To Ace of Swords, there's nothing boastful about getting pregnant by somebody who is not only married, but the person that they're married to deep down deems that or feels that that's problematic for her to cope with and get through. But she's doing her best considering her circumstances, okay? It's not a matter of, oh, she don't care, oh, she knows, da 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 da. It's a matter of, unfortunately, she's in a situation where she already has children with the person, and they got all this money. There's all these people who encourage and support toxicity, who are going to make excuses for toxicity, and almost like clearing a path for him to just continue forging a path in balance. So it's not really, I don't know. I just feel like, personally, I'm just going to speak for myself. Personally, as a woman who does not have any children yet, considering the options that I have, I don't know if I would, I probably, if I'm being totally honest with you, unless he's like just really an amazing person, I really would want to try and get with somebody else who also doesn't have children. Okay, but I feel like even with that, we have to do better and be more patient with getting to know people, like on a deeper level. I don't know what it was. Oh, I was listening to something earlier today, and I remember it made me think about this guy who was interested in me a few years ago. Actually, right before I started dealing with the last guy I was dealing with. There was this guy who expressed interest in me, and it's like, when I first met him, he was dealing with somebody, but it didn't last long. And I'm like, like, that's kind of messy. Like, you already trying to talk to me? Like, what the fuck? So, I found out that he was divorced. He was recently divorced. And I was like, red flag, red flag. He was recently divorced. And, shit happens. So, I'm the type of person, like, if you claim you're interested in me in that way, I'm going to pry. I want to know why, like, what? Like, because I take marriage very seriously. Like, why did your marriage not work out? And why are you not, like, what's going on with that? So, found out he was the one that was abusive to her. The person that he's presenting to me is reformed, supposedly. So, I'm like, okay, so did you ever properly apologize to her and, like, give her, closure, since you are now reformed, since you are now holding yourself accountable? Like, did you go and mend, whatever damage that you may have created with her? And he was like, you know what? Basically, I encouraged him to do that. But he was under the assumption that just because he's done that, that means that's going to grant him access to talking to me or dating me. Like, nah, like, I'm considering her, on some sister shit, like, based on, the details that you shared with me about how things went with y'all, and, how you started cheating, and, you really fucked her up, and she had all her children with you. So I'm sitting there basically empathizing and sympathizing with her, and I'm like, yo, like, you need to go and give her closure. Like, why did you not give her closure? So I was able to successfully encourage him to go give her closure. But regardless of what your motivation was, I don't give a fuck if your motivation to give that woman closure was because you want to get with me, and you think that if you go give her closure and come and report that to me, that now I'm going to talk to you. No, I'm not going to talk. I'm proud of you. Thank you for doing that. Woman to woman, thank you for doing that. Right? She definitely deserved that. That don't mean I want you. I don't want you. But hey, we scored one for the team. At least I was able to help aid in another woman's healing. You get what I'm saying? But fuck you, nigga. I don't want shit to do with you. Like you gonna have to you have to live out that full sentence. You was wrong. You cheated on that woman. That woman had all her kids with you. You did her dirty. You think just because you're reformed now and you go and apologize now because you was encouraged to do so by the woman that you're interested in, and you think I'm just gonna, and this is how I started thinking about that. Because there are some women, right, who will be put in a position like that or a proposition like that with a man, and because they rather have the man. They don't give a fuck about the other woman, or they don't give a fuck about the woman that he mistreated. They rather have the man. So these would be the type of women that would get some type of ego boost, or would encourage the man to be shitty to the woman to make herself feel better. And it's like, no, that's not what this is. You know what I'm saying? Because first and foremost, I'm going to think about karma. I'm going to consider karma. Because if you done created some fucked up ass karma with a whole nother person, and you think that you just going to wallow over here and everything's supposed to be, rainbows and sunshine, but you got unfinished business, where you went and sold havoc in somebody else's life. Nah, like, I'm not going to look at that type of dynamic like, oh yeah, things are going to be great with us. No, I'm going to be considering my dharma and how you can possibly impact that negatively. That's how I'm thinking of that. So it's like, yeah, nah. No. And the fact that I could see through him that it wasn't sincere. Like, it wasn't truly sincere. He only did it because he thought I was going to then date him if he go and apologize to her. Like, nah, nigga, fuck you. Ten of Swords. Oh my God. So I don't know. Something's going on with this type of energy right now. Seven of Swords. Confirmation. That shit is crazy. That shit is wild. Alright, so I'm gonna pull some index cards. And see what's really going on. I get some confirmation in regards to these messages. Okay, excessively and obsessively did evil acts against you to make you evil to uphold their false narrative of you. I know this is what he had did to that lady. Right? So, people who have supported somebody whom they also can clearly discern, this is somebody who has excessively and obsessively did evil acts against whomever person they're complaining about, pillow talking about, venting about. For those people who knew that this person was in the wrong and they was just being an ear and being a shoulder to them, and they were more so in this selfish energy, like, well, I don't really give a fuck as long as you don't do that to me, and da 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 da. Like, what? Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with these people that accepted it. It's not aging well. I don't care how shit appear in the beginning. It's not aging well. Okay? Oh my goodness gracious. Emotional neglect and abandonment induced by witchcraft. Well, damn, was this the plan? Is this the plan? To try and get a divine feminine pregnant, try and have a kid with a divine masculine, and then be excessively and obsessive and then excessively and obsessively do evil acts against the person to make them evil, to uphold a false narrative of them, to excuse some type of behavior. to validate a murder for hire. So there's something significant about an external party that did some type of witchcraft to cause emotional neglect and abandonment to you, for somebody to excessively and obsessively do evil acts against you. Somebody who try to get you pregnant, or try to get pregnant by you if you're a masculine. Somebody who's bitter and envies the happiness of others. So trying to reflect your energy, or trying to pretend like they're like you, like there's someone like you, like they're divine, is not a shield to protect them from this backfire, okay? From this energy returning. So now somebody's emotions are being neglected. Somebody's being abandoned here. Whoever this is that induced this type of witchcraft in somebody's life, simply because they wanted something to work out in their favor only. They didn't give a fuck about what is it called? So somebody could be doing damage control right now, or contemplating doing damage control. But this person didn't give a fuck about who got hurt in the process. Okay, this is somebody who was treating people as disposable just to get what they wanted. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's make-believe. Confirmation, hologram in reverse. Award shows. This is somebody who's now blocked from all points of access. So I'm telling you, there was a failure to launch. Okay, somebody tried to relaunch something here that you broke, a curse that you broke, a hex that you broke. Okay, there's somebody who's being power hungry. Okay, somebody who is being power hungry is now being left starved. Okay, somebody's being emotionally neglected, abandoned. This is the energy that they conjure that's backfiring right now. Okay, there's somebody who's very boastful. Award shows. Win at all costs type of energy. 5 of Swords. I'm seeing 5 of Swords in my mind's eye. Okay. So there's energies in an environment. There's a mixed environment of karmic and divine energy, and there's divine energies that's defending you on your behalf, because they resonate with you, they resonate with your story, they resonate with your past experiences as it pertains to emotional neglect and abandonment by someone that they love and care for, whether that be a family member, a partner, past relationship, a friend that became fake, whatever. Like, there's divine beings in this mixture here that's like defending you. And it's almost like weeding out the bitter ones, the ones that's bitter and envious. Like, it's kind of I'm trying to find the words. It's almost like they're being iced out. Okay, like they're being made to feel like their opinion doesn't matter, holds very little weight, basic, okay, sound like everybody else. There's, like, it's nobody cares, right? Like, you're clearly, like, these people are being perceived like you're obviously bitter. You just sound like you're bitter because that person is happy. Like, you're just envious because I'm happy, or because this person is happy, or you're always envious and bitter of somebody else that's genuinely happy with themselves or got something good going, and while you're over here pretending and just being flashy and shit, trying to prove some shit. Like, you be hating on people who just really that. Applying pressure. Confirmation. Excuse me. It says Ra has the final say. The Most High has the final say, or divine voice, divine judgment has the final say in the situation. And that's what's going on. So now that we're at the conclusion of all of this, whatever this uproar was, to attack you, okay, create some type of environment where you will be emotionally neglected. People will neglect your side of the story, your emotions, okay? Wanting people to abandon you, this is flipping, okay? And it's justified. These people are abandoning and neglecting the quote-unquote emotions, okay? Because these emotions that they're neglecting, they know that this person is full of shit and they're reaping what they're sowing. That's the only reason. So it's almost like you deserve whatever emotions, whatever emotional storm that you're in, you deserve it. These people are, somebody's intentionally applying pressure on somebody. Like, it's almost like somebody's being convicted. They're being scolded. Okay. Evil eyeing all that is linked to your peace, love, and joy. Confirmation. Bitters and envies the happiness of others. Evil eyeing all that is linked to your peace, love, and joy. So somebody could be being called out about this. And I'm getting indirectly and directly. And what I mean by that is, again, there's divine beings that could be like speaking up with more clarity. Like if somebody is okay, if there's something completely logical that you stated, that you said, that you did, the way that you responded, the way that you handled the situation, whatever, there's something very rational and reasonable, logical as to why you did that. And somebody could be trying to downplay it or be trying to use that and weaponize that against you. And there's somebody who has like righteous judgment, okay? They're sound. This is somebody whose sound is counteracting whatever this attack is supposed to be, this failed attempt, this and somebody's calling it out for what it is. Like, you're clearly just hating on that person. Like, if that was done to me, I would have did the same thing. If that was done to you, look at you. Now it's being done to you, and look at how you're acting. Look how you're reacting. Remember, you said this and you said it about this person, but look at you though. They handled it better than you did. Look at you. Right? Applying pressure. What they thought proved their credibility is actually proving their deception. Confirmation. This person who's being blocked from all points of access of evil eyeing you. So they're blocked from evil eyeing your peace, your love, and your joy. They're blocked. Channel song is my prerogative. The part when he was like something about, when he was talking about how he made the money. It's my money. I made it. Like, what the fuck they got to do with you? Like, why you worry about what I do with my money? So I don't know if there was people or somebody was trying to demonize like what you do with your money, what you do. I don't know. Wow. There's somebody who did some type of magic on you to lose items. There's something about trying to lure you, or this person being lured into a trap here. Okay. There's somebody who does, manipulates in order to lure people into some type of plots. Working with others to plot on older, unsuspecting victims for their money, riches, property, estates, etc. Magic to lose items. A thief. They are realizing just how much they fucked up. So what ended up happening, whoever this dishonorable person is, okay, this malevolent law, you got lawsuits. What ended up happening, y'all, this person was so triggered by your happiness or how happy you make somebody. They were so focused on you, power hungry, okay, to have you be neglected, have you be abandoned, okay, evil eyeing your joy, your peace. They were so focused on your light that whatever the fuck that they was doing, this is somebody who was doing some sketchy shit like for money, okay. And it's literally like yo, you need to remain in the shadows. Like, I don't think you need to be over here focusing on a light being, just you're standing in the light. Like, you don't got all this shit attached to you, okay, that you're doing in the shadows, and you realize focusing on this light being is only shedding light on your demons, basically, your secrets. So somebody's being exposed. There's something significant about foul play, okay? And this person is being viewed as dishonorable. It's time to pay now. Your divine masculine is planning a proposition. I'm not going to say what it actually says. Somebody's divine masculine is planning something. Okay, a proposition. After having a battery be put in their back. Battery in their back. Trying to act like, okay, from somebody who was trying to act like they did something first. Somebody who was accusing you of copying them. Okay. Or trying to act like they did it first. This could also be, what I did here was somebody felt like it was supposed to be them and not you. This could have been somebody that was already in their life. It was supposed to be them and not you. This could be anybody, whether masculine or feminine, in the person's life, where they feel like they're just as spiritual, they're just as intuitive, they're just as empathic. They try to encourage this person to do better, or they were motivational to this person, but there was something twisted about it. Like, there was some type of dark motives in the direction they were trying to lead this person. Like, they were not trying to encourage this person to ascend, is what it's giving. Okay. Because they do not have faith. So this is somebody or some people who are faithless. Okay. There's something about individuals who are dreaming about you, because you're not stopping, or whatever was done, this emotional neglect, or you being abandoned by different parties or whatever, different people, this evil eye is not stopping you. It's not stopping you from gaining this magic to have you lose things or lose out on things, opportunities, lose items. Yeah. Yeah. Your ancestors, your spirit team is not letting up off these people. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Okay? These people could be being haunted in the dream state. Or they could be dreaming about what are they dreaming about? You're getting some type of messages about what these people are dreaming about, what they're obsessing over. It's definitely related to them losing something. Losing you, losing something. Being abandoned, being neglected. It says the people they recruited by playing victim are backing out because they realize they've been lying and fear what they participated in. Confirmation. So these people are in fear because they jumped into something here without getting clarity. I will say, regardless if you still love somebody, care for that person, I'm telling you, y'all, like, considering the time and how horrific, how cruel, how harsh the treatment was towards you, you guys may still love that person, but considering who you are and the blessings that's like coming in, you guys are in alignment with other divine masculines and feminines, and I'm telling you, like, they some good prospects. And so you like kind of you're in this energy of like not settling, like, I don't know, like, to whom much is given, much is required. That's all I'm gonna say. You could be channeling the emotions of your enemies and those who oppress you, or those who have oppressed you, because they're realizing just how much they fucked up. I'm telling you, they could be losing items. Yep. They could be losing items, losing people, losing love, losing partnerships, losing loyalty, losing trust, losing people who they once thought were dependable, who they once thought were reliable. They're losing this, okay? There's a reason why they are constantly blasted all over the media. So whatever or whomever is constantly being blasted all over the media, there's something significant about that. They're realizing just how much they fucked up. I don't know why people think that just because people are quote unquote celebrities or like known, they go through karma too. You know that, right? They go through public humiliation rituals as well. That's the thing. And all I'm gonna say is, if you need clarity, have they ever acted out in a way where they was trying to publicly humiliate somebody who didn't deserve it? So if they're being publicly humiliated, like, why are people acting surprised just because these people, got some type of status? Anyway, but your gifts are making room for you. There can be an influx of blessings, okay? Like, you having to, like, keep up. And it's crazy. I've been getting a lot of confirmation with that. Yeah, whoever this was that was attacking your throat chakra or doing some type of throat chakra attacks on you, wanting you to be silenced, okay? Wanting somebody to ignore your real concerns or something like that. This person is in a hot seat, or this person is like really hot right now, like heated right now, okay? Because of some type of public humiliation. There's something significant about somebody moving in the shadows to create some type of public humiliation ritual for you, and this backfiring in whomever they teamed up with to do this. These people, like, mind you, I kept saying something about how something is aging, something's not aging well. This person, this can even be like somebody that you dealt with, somebody you was dealing with or whatever. Somebody could have teamed up with this person to try to humiliate you publicly, or humiliate you within a community. Now this person is being humiliated because that same person is doing something to humiliate them, okay? Something didn't age well, okay? And this, I don't know, this maybe because this person realized how much they fucked up. Somebody's not getting the end result or the outcome that they thought they was going to get by doing this to you. You got to put your pride to the side. This could be somebody that's putting their pride to the side in the situation. It says assessing your vulnerabilities, luring stages. Damn. This is somebody who is assessing your vulnerabilities, okay, to lure you into some type of trap here, plot. Or this is what's being done to this person right now. Yeah, you got lawsuits here. This person's vulnerabilities is like being assessed here. Yeah. It says your nurturing spirit is unlike anything I've ever experienced outside of God. Okay. Getting updates on you. Assessing your vulnerabilities. So a lot of this is old energy. A lot of this is, okay, I'm getting two messages. A lot of this is This is what these people were doing in the past, okay? Getting updates on you, assessing your vulnerabilities, trying to lure you into some type of rage baiting. This energy is like currently playing out in these people's lives right now, or a significant person. Somebody could also be getting updates on you in regards to this resurrection power that you have. Are you resurrecting from the dead, or resurrecting from something that was intended to end you? Okay, your resurrection power. You having an ineffable name. Ineffable name means that can't just anybody speak on your name or speak any ill on your name. Like, there's consequences for your name being misused. Okay. Access denied. Confirmation. So, ineffable name, resurrection power, access denied. Somebody could literally be trying to hold on one second. Somebody could literally be trying to conjure your energy, but access is denied with resurrection power, ineffable name, and access denied. Somebody's trying to conjure your energy in their life. Somebody's trying to conjure you, okay, through music maybe. You got leisure, being lied to concerning sex game. Damn. Assessing vulnerabilities, luring stage. Somebody got played. Like, who? Training. This karmic energy that was focused on you, or trying to have you be emotionally abandoned, neglected, secretly compete with you. This person was being played right out of their drawers. And it's like, what they've been doing for leisure, it definitely involves sex, okay? This person was being lied to concerning their sex game, like just to kind of hype them up and sabotaging themselves, like encourage them to further sabotage themselves. These were people who was hyping this person up and like talking about them behind their back, laughing at them, waiting for the right time to unleash, this energy. 9:09 on the clock. Yeah. You're free from a situation, or somebody have freed themselves from this energy or from this person. No one wants to be around them anymore. Oh my God. No one wants to be around me anymore. So a karmic energy that was focused on you, no one wants to be around them anymore. They was being lied to concerning their sex game. This is something that they was maybe doing often in their leisure time. Like, people are freeing themselves from this person. They're emotionally neglecting this person. They're abandoning this person who wanted this for you, or did this to you. Somebody who was over exaggerating for control. Somebody over exaggerated some type of story, a narrative here, some lies here, because they was trying to control the situation for their favor. They didn't really care about these people anyway. But it's like, they're sad, they're scared, in fear and afraid, because these people have abandoned them, or they're showing that they don't care about them either. Like, they're showing that they don't give a fuck about them either. But my thing is, like, you got ex-con here. The extent of this person's care for these people was more so about what they can do for them, what they can get out of them. Like, how this is crazy. So somebody's afraid. It could be an ex-con that's after somebody here, or focused on somebody, assessing this person's vulnerabilities, like trying to lure them. Or maybe this person was lured somewhere by an ex-con. They're scared, they're in fear, they're afraid. Throat chakra attack. Somebody could have definitely been blackmailing somebody. Lawsuits, ex-con, scared, fear, afraid. Assessing vulnerabilities. Over-exaggerating for control. So there is an energy of somebody kissing somebody's ass, like because of something that they had over them, something that they knew about them that they could use against them, that they could weaponize against them. You got tread lightly. So this person's vulnerable. So this person that was weaponizing some type of information that they have in order, like, for somebody to keep fucking with them, keep dealing with them, not tell on them, not expose them. This person or these people was assessing their vulnerabilities, okay? So it's like the roles have been reversed. Like somebody pulled a them on them, okay? Now this person is in fear. So the strategy was hyping this person up to do like some type of self-degrading activity in their leisure time, like to kind of weaponize that against them. I'm telling you, they hype somebody up. They hype somebody up, y'all. Damn. Over-exaggerating for control. They hype this person up to regain control over them. So somebody realizes they were wrong and they want to apologize now, okay? This could be somebody who owed lots of money or they owe lots of energy. I was definitely getting like whatever people have gained, like whatever opportunities, financial gains, level ups, whatever that they gain off your energy, or you investing energy into them, like these people have to get this back, or it was taken from them, like it's been returned back to you, or it's actively being returned back to you. So that could be manifested in all kind of ways, like in their life, but they have to pay that back, okay? They can't keep nothing that they gained from getting those ego boosts or feeling more confident, feeling more empowered off your energy, and then they treated you like shit. They got to get that back. Yeah, and people are desperate now. Somebody could have faked a car accident for insurance money. Somebody's desperate for some money. They owe lots of money, okay? Even if this was somebody external to somebody you were directly connected to, and it's almost that energy of building somebody up and then they go and invest in somebody else. Nah, it don't work like that. Compensating for something, you got to pay that back. You not about to reap the benefits off that. You got to get that back too. You got to get that back. Whatever you gained, you got to get that back. Energy, attention, money, whatever, confidence, you got to get it back. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. The ancestors. Until your ancestors is coming for every droplet of energy, a tear, whatever. They're coming for everything. So, y'all, let me tell you something here. Let me tell you a secret. With powerful prayers, let's say there was some individuals involved or a person involved where they have divine ancestors and malevolent ancestors. Let's say this person was moving in a benevolent energy, supposedly, but they did a little switcheroo. They tried, I don't know, they switched up on you, whatever. They betrayed you, right? You realize that you have more respect from their divine ancestors than they do. And sometimes people's divine ancestors will work with you because it's kind of bigger than y'all as well. It's that energy of, okay, this is an earth angel. If my descendant or whatever disrespected, defiled, because I just seen the card, I defiled your name. right? There it is. I defiled your name. An ineffable, they defiled an ineffable name by trying to distort your image or distort their image to confuse you, to gain something for you, to gain some type of control over you. Vain investments, right? That means that their ancestors are indebted to you, right? So there's something about somebody's divine ancestors working on your behalf or working with your ancestors, okay, to kind of pay back that debt that this person has created with them. There's somebody who is tied to someone who tried to distort your image or how somebody sees you or how you're perceived by others, because they want and believe you should have a hard life because you have a parent or parents who invest in you, because you have good morals, and actually strive to be useful in life. Like you're actually, you, wow, this is somebody who's apathetic. You're actually intentional, okay, with your life, with your decisions. Like you're conscious with your investments, okay? You're not vain. You're not just investing your time, energy, and money for clout purposes, or like for inclusion or to be liked by people. Like you actually live a meaningful life, okay? Now somebody's losing their mind, having a mental health crisis. Whoever this was trying to distort your image here. This could be somebody who wanted to fight you. Yeah, catch me outside. How about that? There's something significant about a child prophet. Maybe you was prophesizing as a child. Some of you guys could have a child that's like that prophesized, or you're gonna have a child prophet. There's something significant about someone getting into a marriage that has no healthy growth nor positive forward movement. This could be this person who bitters and envies the happiness of others. Yeah, someone who's apathetic because of a failed marriage or failed relationships in their life. This is somebody who don't care if you die or if they die. This could be somebody who invested in some type of murder for hire, something that's not even fully paid off. They owe lots of money. They don't have the money. This person could have faked a car accident for insurance money to pay this money back. Anyway, there's something about you listening to lighthearted music, okay, high frequency music, high vibrational music, or watching a lighthearted movie that's significant, okay, or you're being encouraged to do that. Okay, you got testing the spirit. Your spirit was being tested when these people defiled your name, and when this person defiled your name here. Or these people call themselves testing your spirit. Now they're under reproach. Okay, now they're being reproached. You're somebody who has the energy of somebody like J. Cole, Wycliffe, Lauryn Hill. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have this type of energy here, okay? A golden child, okay? It's something about golden child, but that's also in reverse. Okay. It says, leave now. Don't worry about what you don't have. So somebody who's been undergoing some type of reproach here. Wow, I'm free. Silence as a weapon. This person could be using silence as a weapon to escape or to free themselves from this apathetic person here. Maybe a parent, friend group, community, a person they was dealing with that put a battery in their back, okay? This could be somebody who was limiting themselves or who felt binded because they felt like they didn't have much. This person is being encouraged to leave now. Don't worry about what they don't have. You got life insurance in reverse. There was some type of plot, okay, on somebody's life here. You got murder for hire. There was some type of plot on somebody's life for maybe some life insurance money. You could also resonate with that energy of just leaving. Maybe you were guided to leave a situation and environment, and you didn't really worry about what you didn't have. This is some type of leap of faith here, a fool's journey. Somebody could be on their fool's journey or starting their fool's journey. Okay, I'm definitely getting like different timelines. Like there could be somebody that's starting their fool's journey. There could be somebody that's like at the kind of at the end of like the conclusion of Job's story, right? You got underneath. There's something about somebody not showing up somewhere. Come through. Somebody rejected some type of invitation because there was some type of plot here on their life, some type of murder for hire. Okay, it says your silence stresses me out. You have silence as a weapon and your silence stresses me out. Both here. There could have been some type of murder for hire to catch somebody outside, like slipping outside or some shit. Anyway, it says more quality experiences are in store for you, which includes travel, divine invites, and adventure. So it's crazy how I just got done talking about somebody rejecting some type of invite here, where there was some type of plot laid for them. So this could be you, this could be somebody else. Okay. Yeah, there's somebody here who feels like they don't know what to do. Okay. Yeah, you got game over. Going out of their way to hurt you, only you. Game over. So your trust in the divine ended some type of game here to intentionally hurt you, or for these people to go out of their way to hurt you. Okay, there's something significant about a health provider. You could be a health provider, or there's something significant about a health provider. Okay. You're in this energy of not telling somebody your plans. Okay, or you're using silence in regard to certain plans here. Like you're moving in silence. Somebody could be waiting and watching, okay, trying to figure out what you got going next, okay, or if something is going to happen. This has something to do with a connection. You got I'm Yours by Jason Mraz. Okay. It's all connected. It's all connected. This is somebody who feared. So somebody could be waiting and watching. Somebody could be waiting and watching you, okay? Whoever this person is, or somebody could be waiting and watching a person to see if they're going to come towards you or what's going to happen. Okay, whoever this is, or because somebody fears that you're giving up on y'all, or it says, I fear you're giving up on us. Somebody's definitely moving. Somebody learned their lesson about moving in silence, okay? This person could be being haunted, having nightmares about you giving up on y'all, or Somebody's having nightmares about what's happening next for you, like in your love life, or in regards to what you're creating next. It says magic to make you lose your creations and to delay your progress. All right, what the hell? But yeah, you're not telling these people your plans. This is why they're spying on you. Spy, waiting and watching, having nightmares. Insecure about their sexual organs, inability to truly please anyone. Now, earlier there was a card that said somebody was being lied to about their sex game or what they do in their leisure time in regards to their sex. Somebody who's insecure about their sexual organs because they feel they have an inability to truly please anyone for real. Like, god damn. And now you got reproductive system in the reverse. Like, what is that? This could be what somebody's having nightmares about, okay? It says they don't get me like you do. And this person, so whoever this is insecure about their sex. It says they're losing their mind. Mental health crisis. This could be multiple individuals losing their mind or experiencing some type of mental health crisis here. Having to seek out a health provider. This could be why health provider is here. Somebody's jealous of your strength too. Some heathens are jealous of your strength. Okay, these are people, you trigger some type of inferiority complex in these people, okay? Because you put something to rest here that they was trying to keep ongoing, some type of ongoing cycle for you. You put something to rest. I'm telling you, confirmation, somebody's parent or guardian or somebody that they look up to could have definitely defiled your name, okay? And they call themselves teaching somebody or telling somebody what's best for them, or I don't know. They posed it as if they were looking out for somebody or had somebody highest good in mind, but they was taking advantage of their position in this person's life, their influence. Ooh. Oh my God. I fear you've given up on us. Like, I feel like this is this person who wanted to create somebody who was envious of you or was growing bitter about your happiness or how happy you made somebody. This is this person that put in a lot of work to have you be neglected emotionally or abandoned. You reap what you sow. I mean, you just gotta eat that. Yeah. Just gonna have to eat that. Yeah, it says rivals whose insecurities are triggered by your authenticity. Because makeup ain't a glow up. Oh, God. You're being perceived as some type of mystical warrior. Okay, there's something unbelievable or something that you resurrected from. For some of you, you could be in this energy of just focusing on your stability, like not really worried about dating and stuff like that. This is somebody who wanted you to be single till death. This is going to be their fate. That's crazy. Cut off from love. Somebody's being cut off from love. Somebody who wanted you to be cut off from love. Real emotions. Okay. A healthy marriage. This person is cut off from that. So, damn. You got inhabitable environment. There's something about them, their energy fit being an inhabitable environment for a healthy soulmate, for right individuals. There's somebody who destroys, like, because they're bitter and envy the they are bitter and they envy the happiness of others. This is an inhabitable adhesions, clusters, and that is crazy. So, damn, you got lose. Damn. Cook. Somebody can be a cook. Or this is saying that these people are cooked, bro. Damn. Birth defects. You coming up against divine beings, playing over people mind games was more challenging than they expected. Okay? These are people who were ungrateful. Okay? You got unappreciated. Something about you being unappreciated. The individuals who are supposed to cherish some type of pure-hearted person in their life, and now these people, they being taken out with some type of diseases here, man. That's crazy. It's getting much harder for them to maintain a lie. What I've heard was it's getting much harder for them to maintain their life. Yeah. Besides realizing that they never really loved this person because this person did love spells on them. Yep. You have freedom from fear surrounding finances, wealth, and prosperity. You've been freed from this. Meanwhile, these people who was projecting and casting and conjuring this type of fear or attacking these things in your life, they're being brought to their knees. God is giving you better than what your enemies thought kept you beneath them. God is giving you better than what your enemies thought kept you beneath them. So whether that's a person, like some type of relationship dynamic, God you something far better than that, than your enemies. These people who allow, or these people or this person who allowed their friends and family to attack you, they did, and they sacrificed them all by attacking the anointed one. I passed a truck today that said anointed. There's something about these people seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities, like about who you are. These people that are obsessed with you. So there's somebody having epiphanies, like about you truly being anointed. Okay, it says your absence has triggered powerful realizations, causing your presence to be illuminated. Epiphanies. Someone or people who feels like your partner or this person doesn't deserve you or can't handle you. You might hype this person up by telling them this, and somebody's having epiphanies about this. Okay. Yeah, there's something about a masculine friend that was telling this person that they're too good for you, they can do better than you, they don't deserve, no, you don't deserve them. Okay, being told that they don't deserve you and they can't handle you. If you're thinking of them because they're thinking of you, okay, it's somebody who's trying to plant themselves in your energy and your mind. Okay, you got tuned skills and abilities. You could be, there's something significant about your skills being fine-tuned, or you fine-tuning your skills, your abilities, or the divine finding your skills and abilities here. You were drawn to someone or something. So okay, so you got a deadbeat mother here. Okay, there was a deadbeat mother doing magic on their child to draw them by magic, experiencing a mysterious illness and pop. Could have been doing some type of magic on their own child to create mysterious illness, pop-up deaths for money. Somebody is unable to be sexually satisfied by anyone else. Okay. Somebody that could be focused on you. Damn, like what's up with this There's something about you receiving messages from nature, animal messages, communicate with nature. You could be seeing certain animals like crows, ravens, owls. You could be hearing owls at significant times, stuff like that. Heavy emphasis on birds. Okay, roadkill as well. Okay, all type of stuff. Yeah, you are moving toward the right direction. Confirmation, the way you walk. Okay, cats and dogs can be significant. There's something about how animals are responding to you as well. Clearing out demonic forces in the dream state, so your dreams may not be too clear, but you will know what you must. You are moving in the right direction. Confirmation. You see the true colors of those around you, or somebody is saying that they see the true colors of those around them. I see the true colors of those around me. It's your energy. Because you love yourself, I love myself. Anyway. So you're someone who's astrologically savvy. You love yourself. You're receiving messages from nature, okay? You've overcome, or you resurrected from some type of cruel and evil efforts, okay, to make you feel unloved and insecure by tapping into your Akashic records, okay? These are people who are trying to steal from your Akashic records. It says you weren't originally a part of their plan, nor did they expect you, but God aligned you with them as your assignment and an undeniable temptation for them to bury themselves. Confirmation. Your name could start with a K. The truth came out about their friends. The truth came out about their friends. The truth came out about what somebody did to protect themselves in a situation. Okay. The truth came out about why you had to protect yourself, or how you protected yourself from somebody's friends. These people who have plastic smiles. It says some relationships are divine yet attacked by karmic energies at a point, but the connection sometimes strengthens instead. So I don't know, that could be happening for some of these relationship dynamics. Okay, maybe somebody wants to be chivalrous towards you, or there's something significant about somebody who's chivalrous. Okay, save, chivalry, save. But you view somebody as draining your energy to fulfill their own desires. Or maybe somebody realizes that these friends are draining their energy to fulfill their own desires. Throwing magic on their divination abilities, or these people who was throwing magic on your divination abilities, or something about you not reacting how they wanted you to. You got don't react. There could have been some type of black magic done with somebody's hair or on somebody's hair. It's returned. So somebody's hair could be thinning. Somebody could be losing their hair. There could be something backfiring with their hair. Okay, there's something significant about Uranus. Somebody could be an Aquarius. Okay, something about technology is significant. And a group. Okay, a group, a community. Now that shit already it got stuck in the past, about a community or a group that's stuck in the past. Now it already came out about bloodlines being wiped out by sexual illnesses. Okay. They have been warned. Somebody wants, okay, so somebody is saying that some type of hurt they caused you was unintentional. It says your loyalty and devotion to me means more than I let on. Okay, this could be somebody who claimed they hurt you unintentionally. Okay, listening to some friends. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, that's what they said. Yeah, that's what they said. You're somebody who's coming off as very ruthless about your time. You're ruthless about your time, about feeling like your time is being wasted, about your time not being valued or something like that. This is how somebody's perceiving you. Yeah, so there's something about a connection here, a relationship dynamic that's going to be a giver to a giver, an exotic relationship dynamic that's coming in or that's manifesting, okay, for you, or that you've manifested. There is a side message for somebody here who has children, okay, or a niece, a nephew. There's somebody in the environment, okay, that needs to be this is going to be confirmation for whoever this is for. There's somebody who's lusting over someone they watched grow up, okay? So that's a message for somebody. So yeah, confirmation. It says you are like Sabrina, and that's why they are mad, conjuring demons, hexes, spell casting out of jealousy and envy. So you know who this person is. This somebody who is trying to block your reception or something like that. You know who this person is. So yeah, this person name could start with a K. This could be somebody that was trying to project onto you, accuse you for being crazy or whatever, for some type of accusation that you made or some type of suspicions that you had around this person or about this person. This could be somebody that planted a camera or some type of device, or somebody that be tracking you or tracking this child, or I don't know, but yeah. There's somebody's going to be witnessing a death in person, okay? Damn. Yeah, there's something that, okay, there's something that you're not being silent about. And then there's also an energy of your silence hurting more than they thought it would, or than somebody thought it would, okay? But you're speaking up about witnessing something here, okay? About something you witnessed for someone here. It says one knows, the other doesn't. Damn. There's definitely some energies that's aggravated here because they're petitioning for somebody not to save you, come towards you, save someone. It says don't save her. But you also have 3LW, no more, baby, I'ma do right. Somebody wants to do right in a situation, or do right by somebody, do right by you. Yeah, there's, okay, y'all, this is crazy. Like somebody could definitely have a creep around their loved ones, okay? Whoever this was that was attempting to get rid of you because you're helping somebody realize something or expose what needs to be revealed or who needs to be revealed. This even be so that energy, watch, lusting after someone they watch grow up, could also be like a fake friend that want to be more than friends, okay? Sabotaging somebody or sabotaging somebody's like potential connections or relationships or whatever. That's crazy. Because they want the person for themselves. They don't want to be in the friend zone. Oh God, it says minimize worry. So you minimize your worry by trusting God more. That came out earlier, so that's confirmation. So this is how you weed out these enemies or these lies, these plots, these schemes. You trust your path. This was predestined. Everything will always work out for your highest good. Just watch and trust the divine. So that's 3 cards talking about trusting the divine. Okay. Yep. There could be something coming out about some people gossiping in a secret group chat. Okay. These people who don't have integrity, a karmic female relative could be significant for some of you guys. There's something being discussed about someone, a karmic getting a misdemeanor or having a misdemeanor or something. Getting caught up for a misdemeanor. This person could be in purgatory, spiritual purgatory at this time, while you're experiencing endless recovery and replenishment. So this could be... Oh my God. So somebody's triggered because you're in this energy of endless recovery and replenishment. Whoever this was that thought they was going to harvest your energy with these people here. You got energy harvesting rings. These people who are permanently stuck in a different time or permanently stuck in some type of sunken place. Or binded to something here. Because they made something seem like more than what it was. They don't know they are dying. Oh my God. They don't know they are dying. Bring your flowers. Damn. Somebody wants to bring you flowers. Whoever this is that's being forced to loosen their grip, okay, some type of stance here because it's backfiring too bad, or there's an enemy that's being forced to loosen their grip. It's backfiring too fast. This could be this person that they don't know that they're dying. But whoever this is that was doing some type of silent treatment with you or moving shady with you or whatever, this person loosening their grip here because they fear that you're giving up on them. And this could be somebody who wants to bring you flowers. Oh damn, it's 10 o'clock. Yeah, this is somebody who wanted you to put them on, like, while they put you down. Anyway, now I'm going to close out, y'all. So this was an extended reading for you guys. Where I left off, so these people who wanted you to put them on while they put you down, they're being forced to loosen their grip from ill wishing on you, evil eyeing your love, your happiness, because it's backfiring too bad. Okay, this would be people who want to make up with you. Okay, all right, people who could have pretended to hate or dislike you or things about you, but they secretly wanted to be like or look like you. Or it's somebody who worked with somebody who pretended to dislike you, hate you, but they secretly wanted to be like you or look like you. All right, there's something significant about you spending more time reading, creating, more than scrolling, watching TV, videos, etc. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Okay. So this was the extended reading. Something you want is coming towards you, and all of your oppressors are being wiped out. You got wiping out all of your oppressors. This is under construction, wiping out all your oppressors. Something you want is coming towards you. Okay. Your tears are not in vain. Okay. These are people who relied on you're somebody who relies on higher learning, okay, and education related content or energy here. Okay. And whoever these people were attacking you, they rely on drama, conflict for marketing, exposure, money, and power. Okay. Yeah, these are people who are stuck in psychological ages of when and where trauma was created or left unresolved. And you know that. Okay? You have the education, the understanding about that. Okay? And you can very much so be in this energy of you don't care, like you don't give a fuck. That's not an excuse to be shitty to you or to shit on you. Okay, this energy, you're this energy that's this rare occurrence to these people. Okay, remarkable. You're being viewed as remarkable. Okay, period. hmm You're being seen as remarkable in a rare occurrence. You're nothing like these people. You're nothing like these people who resorted to dark arts and evil spells, witchcraft to create misfortune, but claiming these things were happening to who they targeted for betraying them. Like, anyway. So now the divine has you in a position where you can get the rest that you need. You can get needed rest and rejuvenation. Gain some type of higher learning. Receive what you deserve and receive what was delayed or taken from you. Having relief from chronic pain and issues, okay? Yep. All right, you guys. I will see you guys next time up. Whenever that will be, okay? Because, yeah, I need a break from this my damn self.